Not long ago, I was in San Antonio. I was going to be the keynote speaker, and Governor Rick Perry was there to receive an award. And right before we got to the event, we were getting ready to go to our hotel to check in and get ready for that evening. And as we passed a corporation, my husband mentioned it to me, and I knew that that corporation had provided some medical supplies that I have actually used in my life that have helped sustain me to live. And I said, pull in the parking lot. He said, pull in the parking lot? I said, pull in the parking lot. I said, okay. So we pulled in the parking lot. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to find somebody here to thank. He said, okay. So we walked to the sidewalk, and we were met by a security guard. And he said, can I help you? And I said, yes. I said, I'm in San Antonio to do an event, and I just saw your company, and I just stopped by to say, thank you for what you do. Because of what you do, I get to do what I do, and it reaches the world. Thank you. And he said, okay. He said, would you like to come up to the building? And I said, well, sure. So we walked a flight of steps, went into the reception area, and he took me over to a receptionist, and she said, may I help you? And I said, yes. I said, I'm just here in San Antonio. I went through the whole thing. I said, I've just come by to say thank you for what you do. Because of what your company does, I get to do what I get to do, and the world's impacted. She said, okay. She said, can you wait here just a minute? Sure. So I waited in the lobby again, another security guard. He came over. By this time, he's my bodyguard, you know, standing there taking care of me. And he said, can you wait just a few minutes? And I said, sure. So he left me, and then he came back with a gentleman. He introduced me to this man, Jeffrey Ruiz. And he said, Mrs. McWilliams, this is Jeffrey Ruiz. He's the CEO here. Now, this is a major company in multiple states, and I'm meeting the CEO. Didn't faze me at all. He was just one more to say, Mr. Ruiz, everything that you do, I've just come by to say thank you. Thank you for the team you've put together. Thank you that what you do has impacted what I do, and it's reaching the world. Thank you. And he said, well, you're welcome. He said, would you like to come up to my office? Sure. All of a sudden, we're at the CEO's office. We sat and talked like we were old friends. He told me about new medical breakthroughs that are happening, incredible company. And he asked me what I did, and we talked for a while. I gave him a book, and then I said, Mr. Ruiz, I really do need to go. The governor's waiting. But I said, but there's one more thing I want to tell you. May I? And he said, sure. And I said, I've just also stopped by to say, you've been strategically positioned for this hour. Anybody could be the CEO here. They're not. You are. And I said, I want you to know that your life makes a difference. And then I said, one more thing. I said, may the Lord bless you and keep you, and the Lord make his face to shine upon you. Be gracious unto you, and the Lord lift up his countenance upon you. And he got up and he said, can I hug you? I said, yes. And then we walked as friends back down to the lobby, met a group of people that day on the way to the calendar event. But the ministry opportunities, listen to me, if you've heard anything at all in the last 2 days, don't overlook where God might use you.